So we have a few things to discuss. Well, for one thing, the side tone's actually working on my headset, which is like one every 100 times I use it, so that's good. Did you get the dongle?
Not yet, but I will.
There we go. Yeah, I think your experience is going to be a lot better with the dongle. So you can actually, as I said, hear the game. Actually, Jacob exclusively uses the built-in Discord on PlayStation now.
Interesting.
It's all he uses. He loves it. So a couple things. First, we need to discuss Concord. So it's been a while since I've talked to you, but we've talked about Concord off and on, right? So it's kind of like a tragic story. First party title, you know, $40 million Sony spent on this, and they shut it down in 2 weeks. Really unprecedented. So what's interesting about this is they pulled the game from the shelves. You cannot find it anywhere except eBay. So that being said, they made a limited edition controller for Concord. I buy limited edition PlayStation stuff, and it was not popular. It was the Astrobot controller that I bought, which should be here this week. That was a pain in the ass to get. Like, it sold out. I had to, it's kind of like when the PS5 came out, you had to whore yourself out and, like, watch retailers. So the Astrobot controller sold out really fast. The Concord one didn't. So I had no trouble getting it, and even after I got it after the game's launch, it was still available. Well, fast forward to now, they are not available whatsoever. And I could not believe what people were asking for those on eBay. I mean, an obscene amount of money for those things. And it just so happens I have it in today's background. So this right here is the very controller. So this controller is going from $300 to $400 now on eBay. And this is, of course, a sealed box. And it's a good-looking controller. I like it. But now it has fallen into that rare and unusual category, which is money. So I was
Very true.
I was really hoping I could snag a sealed copy on disc, but they are gone. Like $40 the game is, they're gone. All on eBay for not as ridiculous as the controller. The controller is worth a lot of money now. The game so much is not, probably because you can't really use the game at all. it's literally just a coaster. Like, you could pop it in, and this is actually another reason why online-only games are a terrible thing, because at least with the games of the past that had an online component, we'll say Call of Duty for the sake of argument, at least if the servers go down, you can still play the campaign, you can still play co-op on the couch. You know, you still have the game there. It's just missing one component of it. And, you know, I hate to say it, but Helldivers 2 is in the same category, and Diablo 4 is in the same category. If their servers are gone, the game is nothing. It's nothing. We don't have the game if the servers are gone, and that bothers the shit out of me. Because no matter what, every game should have an offline component. You know, when you look at Helldivers 1, you can play that offline. I was really hoping you could do that with Helldivers 2. Maybe they'll drop a patch that allows that, but... And that's probably why it was only $40. So, perspective. So that's that end of the spectrum. Let's move over to the other end of the spectrum, the extreme end. Astrobot. Critically acclaimed. Critically acclaimed. Got a 95 on Metacritic, which is an aggregate score of everybody. And even people at IGN were like, we don't normally see a 95 on, you know, an aggregate score of everyone combined. So Astrobot's tearing up the charts.
Yeah, that's impressive.
They're going so far as to say that it is the Mario of PlayStation. And if it's anything like Astro's Playroom, that is 100% accurate.
Does have that vibe.
So, very fascinating that in the same week, we had the worst launch in a game that was taken down in 2 weeks. And in the same week, a critically acclaimed game that everybody loves. So, if I was Sony right now, I would kind of be looking at this and going, let's see, a game that nobody asked for and is just drowned out by 100 other games of the same type, or what we're actually good at, one-player masterful experiences that people want. What should we do? Sony, use your heads. Don't try and follow the crowd. That's what Concord was. You're trying to follow the crowd. It's not what Sony does. Sony does their own thing. Sony. So, interesting week in gaming history. And unfortunate for Concord because, I watched quite a bit of it to give it its justice. And it is a beautifully crafted game. The devs are really good. It was very polished, very worthy of a AAA status. But man, it's tragic that because of a decision from the higher-ups, and this was a Jim Ryan decision, let's be very clear. The old CEO is the one that put this in motion. He's the one that wanted to just hammer down, and I actually saw the metrics from the investor meeting. They wanted to have Sony do 70% live service games. 70% of all their games that they wanted to release in the next 5 years, all live service games. Let me just say that they've revised that. And now Herman Hulst has stepped in and has to clean all this shit up. So, crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, Fish, I do see there's Space Marine 2, which, looks cool. It's not something that
I got a work buddy that's been talking about that game nonstop now.
Yeah, I kind of looked into it, not really. There is a co-op component, but it's more of a, from what I understand, it's more of a like a story-driven co-op. It's not a game like this where you're jumping into all of these ever-changing,
Yes,
more
story-driven is kind of unheard of.
Ooh.
I said story-driven co-op's kind of unheard of this day and age.
It is. Well, and a lot of people are comparing it to
Borderlands,
Xbox 360 era co-op games. But Space Marine 2, if I played the first one, I'd probably be more interested in it, but we've got Helldivers, so I'm probably not going to even pursue that. Thank you for the follow. Love the username. Taps to caps. Let's see, so what else? What else has happened since? I think that's it for gaming news. I don't know, what say you, Josh?
Ah, shit.
You heard it here first.
Have to have a day off.
Well, one thing that concerns me about the whole Concord debacle is I think this is going to further scare Sony away from FPSs, which means no more Killzone or Resistance. I could be wrong, but Sony's been very anti-FPS since the PS3 era. Like, once, I think Shadowfall was their very last FPS. That was 2013. And the thing is like, they do FPSs very well. Resistance, and all their FPSs have been really unique. They're not like the rehashed Call of Duty every year.
Right.
They're both very unique experiences if you're just, comparing the two franchises. Oh, and speaking of Call of Duty, so I guess the Black Ops 6 beta is live. That's the picture of that streamer I sent you the other day. And let me tell you something. So I tuned in to see what it was all about. Just because I like seeing how bad it is. I go in to see how bad it is. I was not disappointed. It, honestly, if you were to compare Modern Warfare 2 on PS3 to the new game, you'd be like, huh, they look the same. But man, the way that these guys are playing these games, it's like you have to blow a line of cocaine before you jump into your match.
Yep.
And I'm exhausted watching these guys. Like, that guy was sitting in his curated basement, and I'm watching his gameplay, and I'm like, Jesus, man, like, you're gonna have a heart attack. I mean, the amount of energy drinks you would have to drink just to get to that level. I mean, Jesus. So, yeah, that hasn't changed. No surprise there. I know you're shocked.
None. I don't know what's appealing for people about that.
And look, it pulls in the views. I don't know, man. Like, ridiculous amount of views. That guy had like 12,000 watchers live at that moment. I don't even know. It'd be very hard to connect with your audience with that many people watching.
I don't.
At least with the 2 or 3 people that we get in our 7 years of doing this, you know, we can actually talk to them. Graphic is nice, but gameplay is ass. Well, Fish, no, graphics are not nice. It's a very low bar you're setting. If I was to pull up any of the PS3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and compared it to Black Ops 6, if I put them side by side, you'd be looking at the two and you'd be like, huh, man, I can't tell which one's the PS3 version, because they both look the same. So, yeah, it's pretty telling. And actually, Modern Warfare 2 on PS3 was probably their pinnacle. Like, that was the last time Infinity War really cared. And then that game just got overtaken. And what a... Ugh. That was our downward spiral. I remember, and that's, you know, you do the fuck 3 times in perfect cadence every time you died. That game was just an absolute mess. The campaign was cool, but short. And they made a lot of upgrades, but it was too busy for me, if that makes sense. Like, if you compare COD 4, you know, 3 kills, you got a UAV, 5 kills, you got the airstrike, and then 8 kills, you got the helicopter, and that was it. Very simple. Modern Warfare 2 blew that wide open. You had, like, 30 different rewards you could select based on how many kill streaks you got, and it was like, ugh.
Totally not appealing to me.
Why not? I mean, people are dying to know your opinion on this. See, in chat, they're dying to know.
Why not?
Chat is specifically saying, like, I want to hear Josh's opinion on all this shit.
There's no substance to it, man. It's just literally mind-numbing, sprinting around, shooting, spawning, shooting, spawning.
Dying. That's what you look like when you sprint. So yeah, I gotta pick up Astrobot at some point. And you know, it's one of the very few games where I think its full asking price is worth it. I think the devs deserve to be rewarded.
Hey, when they put in the work, gladly.
Oh, so the other thing, so Jacob and I, the past few days, have been playing Quidditch Champions, which is this month's PlayStation Plus free game. Only free on PlayStation Plus, by the way. I think it's $30 on all the other platforms. So it's Quidditch, and you know, I draw a lot of parallels between Quidditch Champions in Rocket League as far as the layout, because you have all the different maps. You know, they're coming out with a Halloween event map. You have the challenges. There's no microtransactions, by the way. So everything that is in the game you can buy with currency within the game. But there's kind of like a season pass. So you're leveling up your earning stuff. There's cosmetics for your character. You know, it's shockingly similar to Rocket League's platform in that regard. It feels like a beta right now, but overall it is very fun, especially when you have friends in there. It's pretty well done, you know, for pulling something out of a movie. Quidditch is brutal, man. I'm not sure if you know anything about Quidditch, but you know, you have a beater in the game. So what the beater does is you pretty much just slaughter people.
I added it to my downloads.
You slaughter people as a beater. Your entire purpose within that game is to break bones, and you can hear bones cracking when you throw the fucking bludger at people. It's hilarious. So you have the Seeker, so my primary is I'm a Chaser Seeker. The Seeker's the one that has to catch the golden snitch. When you catch the snitch, if you catch the snitch, it's 30 points for your team. And the Bledgers pretty much target you and try to kill you when you're the Seeker, because you can net the team so many points. So
right.
Then you have the Keeper. The Keeper is the goalie. So in Quidditch, there's 3 goal hoops, and they're all staggered, different heights. So it's your job as the Keeper to, you know, bounce between the 3, stop the ball, and then you can toss the ball out. Very much like soccer in that regard, or European football. And then you have, I think that's all of them. Chaser, Beater, Seeker, Keeper, yep. It definitely needs a lot of work. It's a little janky. The network was a little wonky this past weekend. But once you learn the mechanics, it is a pretty fun game.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially for free. I probably wouldn't pay for it. Fish, did you play Quidditch? I wouldn't say it's an easy game. It's, man, it really depends on who you get paired to. It's got an MMR system based on the character pairs you play. So, I mean, that could go either way. Because we played it for a little bit yesterday, and we won a couple games, but we got clobbered on most of them, just because it's very unbalanced right now.
How many people are on a team?
Fish is okay, so technically it's you're a team of 6, but right now online it's only 3v3, so you play 2 roles. So the Chaser is the one that takes the ball, which is called a quaffle. You take the ball and you can pass it to your other teammate. You can steal the ball from other people. You can, you know, hit people. So you're the one that's pretty much the field player. And then you switch to your specialty role. So like I said, for me, I'm a Chaser/Seeker. So when the snitch comes onto the field, I hit down on the D-pad and I switch to my Seeker, and an AI player takes over my character, my Chaser. Similar where if you were playing like a Keeper Chaser, when you switch to Keeper mode to be the goalie, an AI character would take over your Chaser, and so on. They are planning on doing a full 6v6 on the roadmap. So you would have like 3 legit chasers and then beater, seeker, keeper. But right now, switching between the two is actually not bad. It's pretty fun. And yes, fish. So I made my team all German. It's the Aryan Brotherhood team. Fish, definitely not. We like to chill on the ship. That's why we're here in the Phoenix Nest at the, I should probably go up to the window. There we go. But we're chilling at the Phoenix Nest. So if you plan to play Quidditch Champions, it does take an initial investment. I'd say it's very akin to the way Rocket League did things. You know, it takes some time to learn the mechanics and the flow of the game. But once you do, it's pretty fun. But it's something you have to, like, sit down and say, okay, I need to learn this. You get to the tutorial, which is pretty quick. Jacob picked it up pretty fast. Like, he started, and at first he was like, man, this is a lot. But within that hour, he was, like, ready to go and off to the races. Can't get this number right. There we go. Easy till diamond, yeah. I mean, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, you know, since we've played Rocket League, they've messed around with a lot of the online stuff, so we haven't played it to really see what that's all about. Oh, and welcome, Easy Blessy. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we pretty much, I think our top was, like, with us alone, Diamond was our top. And then when we had Johnny with us, we would hit Champion 2, I think was our highest of all time. But that was with him literally doing all the work and us just thumbing our assholes on the field, being obstacles for the other team. Because, let's be honest, that's what we were. Yeah, Fish, the thing is, someone like you, you're still very young. You know, all your reflexes are at, in peak form. We do pretty good for our age, but I mean, when you compare us to, like, Johnny, I mean, Johnny is just ludicrous at the game.
Yeah, he's at a extreme level.
Supersonic
Very
Legends.
elite level.
Supersonic
Very
Legends.
few people get there.
There's not many people that say they play with a Supersonic Legend. And, my god. I wonder if Johnny still plays. I'll have to see if he's still around.
Well, the game's just a shell of what it used to be, unfortunately, so...
Oh, for sure. Like I said, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to jumping back into it, but, you know, I stay on top of the news and, like, what the game looks like. And man, it's just, it's not any different. I think until it moves over to Unreal Engine 5, when they can actually make legitimate, meaningful gameplay changes, I mean, we're pretty much just going back to more of the same.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to play it. It's fun. I miss it, but you just get tilted in the first fucking 5 seconds of playing.
Yeah, it really depends
And
on the
then
team.
throw on top of there that they've just done jack shit with it, and everything's a money grab. I just have no desire to support it. Because unlike most people, we have principles.
Yes.
A la M82.
It's funny because
Octane.
the M82 in Killzone 2 is nowhere near the level of M82 in Killzone 3. Like, we'd
Bane of
purposefully...
our existence, dude.
It would sit there, oh, yeah, let me guess, M82.
Well, you could hear it. That's what would really piss us off.
Dude,
Like,
it was a very distinct sound.
Yup. M82. M82.
Yeah, we purposefully neutered ourselves with, like, SMGs and LMGs. I think it was only the tactician that used the M82 in that game, if I'm not mistaken. Been a while.
I think you're right.
Because I would always play... I would always play engineer with the STA-3 LMG. Because I'd always repair the ammo crates. And, what class did you play? I know we would switch off and on.
We would switch frequently. I remember a lot of being that repair guy.
The engineer. I know you played,
Engineer and medic.
You played sniper quite a bit towards the end because the sniper had that really nice... It was an assault rifle with a red dot on it. But you wouldn't even use a sniper rifle, you would just use that, but you would cloak. And I remember
yeah.
That's how we would work Bilgar's Boulevard. You would stand looking down that alleyway cloaked.
Yep.
And just pick people off at that spawn point.
Oh, that fucking spawn point. And then you could throw some explosives back in there. I mean...
Yep. If you got lucky enough to get the, remember the mortar?
Yes.
If you got lucky enough to grab a mortar and throw it at one of their spawn points, like when Search and Destroy is right there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was, well, I was like, wait, they didn't have airstrikes. But I knew there was something that we lobbed over there that would essentially bomb them.
Yep.
That's funny. Man, I remember that. And it was like Christmas morning. If you timed it with a fucking major team spawn over there, you know?
Yep. Because...
just see points nonstop.
And the thing is, like, it would just keep hitting, and, like, the score would pop up on your screen with that nice little chime. And the points would just roll and roll and roll. It was euphoric. Oh, man, that was good shit. Well, hopefully soon. They're still working on it.
Yeah, you know, it's like in the, and this is meant to be a compliment of Killzone. They just did such a good job of capturing, like, because I've been thinking a lot about this, like, what is the difference between that and Call of Duty? And there's a lot of things that you can't really put into words as to why it's so much better, but they did such a good job of capturing that, like, arcadey feeling. Like some of them shooters in arcades, like, I don't know, man, they just there was just always so much going on. Graphically, of course, it was, I mean, untouchable. But just the pace at which the games moved, there's actually, and the thing about Call of Duty that there's no drive for me to play it because there's nothing that goes into it.
No.
Whereas with Killzone and the dynamic matches, you always had something you were trying to do besides just kill.
Well, yeah,
and they just did a phenomenal job with it, because with Call of Duty it was just, it's turned into what Madden is, and it's, let's just get a game out every year. Well, nothing has changed in a year, man. Like, yeah, back in the day you could put out a game a year, and do different, back when there was single player campaigns that were worth a fuck, you could do some World War II, World War One, Cold War stuff, but like it's all been done so many times.
Yeah.
Like there's no point in putting that shit out just to have some online team deathmatch. No
Well,
point at all.
the big difference too with
Other than to
Killzone,
get $70 from people.
you had to strategize quite a bit,
Yes.
and you had different classes that did different things that brought something different to the team
The
overall.
classes really added a whole dynamic to it.
Because it was very rewarding. Like, I love playing medic. It's very rewarding to heal your teammates, which could make or break a particular game mode just because they're back in action without having to start back at the spawn point. So if you have a team with, a couple medics, a couple engineers to repair the crates and the turrets, I mean, it was magical. And with Assassination, so I primarily do medic in Killzone 2. Whenever Assassination would go up and we had to protect our teammate, as a medic, I would always stand in front or next to the target. So, number one, I would absorb bullets if they ever came in. But number two, if he does get downed, I can revive him and we can still win.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's not even in the same realm as most shooters. Which is sad to see. Still nothing to this day has come close to it.
Well, it's frustrating that nobody else has come close to recapturing any element of it. That's kind of the frustrating thing.
Yeah.
But man, at least give me classes to pick from, or at least give me some shifting gameplay. But I mean, we can't get shit. And then, of course, we got into Shadowfall just too late in the game, which was frustrating and disappointing.
Well, we did have a lot of fun with Shadowfall's co-op.
Yes, we did.
That was pretty cool. But I would have loved to have gotten into the multiplayer a bit more like we did with 3. But Shadowfall didn't really last long because it's probably... I wouldn't say it's the most hated Killzone, but it's nowhere near the best. A lot of people didn't like it because it did really feel different in many ways. One True Uncle, aloha. You in Hawaii? Alright. I know Fish is chomping at the bit here. Let's see what's going on within Helldiver's world.
Take command of the galaxy's liberation.
Okay, here's the briefing. The automatons have launched another brazen expansion in an attempt to steal more territory from hardworking Super-Earth citizens, like Josh and myself. Intercepted communications indicate this latest incursion is targeting a large repository of titanium on Ember, possibly for use in construction of some kind of enhanced strike force. Oh boy. The automatons' recent expansionist efforts have been constrained by the might of the Helldivers. Now, they are clearly attempting to increase their warfare capabilities in an effort to capitalize on the threat posed by the Gloom, which has been hanging there for quite a while. Our enemy's appetite for territory and resource is never-ending. They are emboldened by our recent failure to upcycle their war machines into tools of freedom, and that would be the bombardment. Now they seek to create yet more vicious means by which to steal our children's futures. The Helldivers must stop them. So we're shifting from the bugs back to the automatons. So we have to defend 6 attacks. Okay, that's good. Personal order, kill 40 enemies using the Eagle Cluster Bomb. That's for 15 medals. So we were actually talking about doing a defend mission for a long time, and now we get to do those. Which was... Did they start at 5? Yes, they did. Alright.
A worthy choice.
All right.
Initiating
We haven't done one of these
Zone
in a
2
long time,
in
so.
your system.
Jerry, I'm trying something new with energy drinks. You
Celsius?
ready for this?
Jump complete.
No. I am buying,
Coordinates locked.
because I'm always looking for ways to save
Hellpods
some
primed.
moolah. And energy drinks add up, of course,
Yes, they do.
with our habit. So I'm buying original cans of seltzer, just plain carbonated water. And then I have bought the Mio energy drops. One squeeze is like 96 milligrams of caffeine. So I do 2 squeezes per 12-ounce can, which gets you roughly about what a regular Monster is. And it's delicious. It tastes just like an energy drink.
Huh.
I used to drink the Mio energy in water overnight for a little while, but water just doesn't hit the same as carbonation.
Yes.
And I know it's probably just a mental thing.
Well, it's why I buy seltzer
but-
over just plain water.
Yeah, I mean, there's just really something to the way the carbonation hits with the Mio. Like, it tricks my brain into thinking it's like a Monster. And there's some delicious flavors. And it's much cheaper.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was something you'd be interested in. I mean, I don't think it's going to totally overtake my energy drink drinking, but it's going to help supplement, you know.
No, it's always good to have an alternative. All right, so
All right.
we have to kind of shift gears here. We haven't done this for a while. Remember, we're very heavy on the mortars on this mode. So Fish and I have the regular mortar and the static mortar.
Dude, I don't know what to equip. It's been so long.
Oh, just follow mine.
Do we need to change our guns?
Yes. Not that it really matters.
No, but we should just in case.
Yeah, so, and Fish said anti-tank stuff, which is 100% accurate.
You're doing EATs. I may stick with the commando.
I'm going to try the eruptor just for the hell of it.
Wow, it's been a long time since we've done one of these.
I know,
I was thinking
miss
about
it.
this the other day. I'll do the mortar as well.
I see Fish is matching us with the armor. Actually, you know, no, I think the 2 autocannons is ideal.
Yeah, I think they're just a little more effective than the rockets. They
Hellpod
pack a
launch
bigger
initiated.
punch.
Yep. Where's Abyss? Abyss, are you here? I haven't seen Abyss in a long time. Alright, you know the drill. Oh, so Jacob gifted 2 people a sub because in Quidditch Champions there's a Twitch broom that you can unlock. So if I'm streaming that game, drops are enabled. So if he's watching my stream while I'm playing that game and he gifts 2 subs, he unlocks it in the game.
Oh, that's cool.
Requesting sentry.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna put the autocannon up here. This is a good one.
Calling down a sentry.
Alright, do we want to back up? Because we usually close this door up here and just sit tight. I don't know, Fish, what do you think? I mean, we can stay down here. Feels time to leave, but...
Freedom requires firepower.
Okay, here's the first one.
Dropships, southwest. I'm out.
Okay, I'll sit tight up here.
Alright, I got both of them. Currently out of commando for 20 seconds.
Okay, well, it's a wasteland over here. Beautiful map, by the way. Nice sunset. A lot of moons. Fish, you want us to go back there with you?
Dropships!
Okay, I'm on this one. Got him.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Okay, someone needs to hit this.
South.
Why did that not blow up?
Whoa, whoa. Did I get killed by Fish's, rocket?
Probably a mortar.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Point me to the enemy.
Okay, locking this down. Okay, don't forget to redeploy your mortars.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Okay, there's Pride Rock.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh, okay.
Shutting down sentry.
Calling down a support weapon.
Here it comes.
Okay, I got... Whoa! That's right, I got that one.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a support.
Whoa. Whoa.
Reinforcing.
The fuck was that?
Fish's orbital.
Oh.
Surprised that you went with an orbital on this. Usually that's a bad thing. I remember we did that once with Jacob.
They take the walls down.
Yeah, this is gonna get interesting.
Dropship.
Okay. Shit, there's one over here. Got it.
I'm out. Requesting advanced weaponry.
I'll try and stick to the ones on the right. I have a good vantage point from here. Okay, got him.
I'm out.
Round 2. I'm amazed that wall is still up. No, it just went down. Okay, autocannon's coming up.
Requesting sentry.
Oh yeah, we got incoming.
We had the same idea.
We gotta redeploy mortars.
Calling down a
They are
sentry.
cooled down on my
Already
screen.
did.
Okay.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a support weapon.
There's a Hulk. Got him in the back. Yeah, he's done. Boom.
Yeah, there's another Hulk out there.
North,
Maybe.
50 meters.
No, he's down. Yeah, I'm gonna back away from this.
Get some! Get some!
Jesus. Boy, that was way behind. Yeah, Fish has got the ideal vantage point for that one.
There's one.
Shit.
Yeah, our perks are doing work.
Awesome placements on those. I'm amazed we got both of them on Pride Rock there.
Me too, because they like to bounce off of that fucker.
Yes, they do.
Alright, here comes first one.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Comes second.
You good on that one? Okay. Got that one. Dude, it gets hard when the screen violently shakes.
Yes, it does. Turrets are down. Here comes a Hulk.
Yeah, we got a Hulk right there.
Location, north.
I think I got him.
Yep. Okay, here comes the next round. Okay, that ship is down. Deploying mortars.
Calling down a sentry.
They're coming to the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna put an autocannon right on the wall.
Sentry.
Fuck.
I'm out.
Shit.
Strike my auto cannon out. Oh my god, the wall's down.
Dude, it's been
We gotta
down
go.
for like 15 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know this one was down.
Freedom.
Yeah, that first orbital was one that took that wall down. Okay,
Calling down a
mortars
sentry.
coming down. Jesus Christ, this is just descending into chaos.
Calling down a support weapon. Have a taste of democracy.
Whoa, boy. ready. Okay, that one's down. Oh my god, this is a mess.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Joining the fray. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh yeah, got a lot of incoming. Man, this gun sucks ass. Yeah, there's a Hulk right here.
Heavy, north, close.
Yeah, we gotta pull back. This is getting too crazy.
Reinforcing.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Requesting sentry.
Sending down.
Calling down a sentry.
Alright, last stand.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a support weapon.
It just sucks I have no vantage point from in here. See if I can get to higher ground. Too bad this SAM site doesn't work.
Whoa.
Huh.
Calling in reinforcements.
I don't even know what's going on.
Dropship. Marking location. Never mind. I'm
Well, I
out.
got that drop ship.
Another step toward galactic liberation.
I can't believe we survived that.
When ready.
Yeah, me either. It was very messy.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. This is Pelican 1 preparing for touchdown.
How's it look over here? Oh, oh my god. Dude, it is a mess over here. Look at this.
Good God.
Oh my god.
How about a nice cup of liver?
Just be careful over there. There's some rocket guys.
Requesting sentry.
Throwing grenade.
Got a Hulk. Threw all 6 grenades, blew one of them up.
Same. I think that wall is still up. Oh no, that wall's down. It's time to go.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
All fun and games till that wall comes down.
Yeah. We survived. Yeah, Fish is really excited for that Warhammer release. So it must come out later in Europe? Because it's already out, isn't it? Didn't you say your guy was talking about it? That was directed at you, Josh.
What'd you say?
What the fuck
I
were
was
you doing?
texting Oscar.
Oh,
We're having our fucking LP audit right now. He goes, I think we're doing okay. We may pass for one for a change. And I said, don't tease me like that. I'm sitting here on my couch sweating because I'm
God.
over LP. Jessica's over. So usually per Harris Teeter, like one co's over LP, one co-manager's over associate relations.
Makes sense.
So we kind of split all those tasks. So and we failed the last 2 audits. So I've been going around like Hitler, yelling at everybody for, you know, stupid shit, man. Like personal items in their department, drinks in their department, no, not wearing slip-resistant shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just stupid shit, man. Like, just stupid shit. And then we continue to get it wrong on every audit. Just makes us look dumb.
Yeah, the drinks. It's weird because in my department, so you have the sales floor, but then you have like the produce office, and then you have our prep room. So in the office, which is where all of our lockers are and everything, where my desk is, a computer, people bring their drinks in all the time. It's kind of like our communal area. But when LP comes in, they don't want to see drinks in there. It's an office. There's no food prep going on in the office. So it's one of those things where it's hard to break people out of that because people are just so used to having their drinks in there. So in between U-boats, they can just, you know, get a drink, do what they have to do. But that's always, it's a hard thing to manage.
Yep.
The question I was asking you was, wasn't the guy you were talking about playing that Warhammer game already? Or is it just... okay, because Fish, it's not released in Europe, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was like counting down the days till he could download it. I think it was yesterday or the day before he was able to download it.
Oh, maybe it's locked, though, because they did that with Helldivers. You can download it but not play it. Because, you know, that's
that could be.
That's the kind of control I want over my games. Alright, happy.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. We can never have too many heroes fighting for peace.
They escape the farms. They murder good citizens of Super Earth. Now, they're coming for you. The only thing that can stop them.
The one true uncle, a level 15... Really? Level 15 already? Jesus.
Don't let your family get murdered. Spend your extra cash today.
One true uncle, what brings you into the stream today?
Did you use your grotty piss stained toilet just now?
That I did. Yes.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yep.
No one has any idea what we're talking about. I
No,
love shit like that.
We sound ridiculous. And dude, I do that at work all the time. I'll like reference things that only you and I have any clue about. And man, the reaction I get from people at work, like, they short circuit. It's hilarious. Because I pull it off so seriously. So they're really confused because they're like, he's being serious, but it sounds absurd, but he's being serious? And he's my boss? So, and they short circuit. I love it. Yeah, it's funny. When Jacob and I were playing Quidditch Champions yesterday, we were talking about you. We were like, I'm not sure if Josh will play this.
It just installed. Just said it's ready to play.
Yeah, I really don't know how you'll warm up to it.
Well, you know, I do like sport games quite a bit, so that's something that I think I would enjoy. I mean, it looks cool.
I think the problem you're going to have with it is it's very much like Rocket League in that it's... And look, it's still early. Like, the game just came out, so they don't really have a lot of data to go off of. But you're going to have those games where you just get clobbered by a team that's 100 times better than you.
Yeah.
So playing online, and what is neat about it, though, is you can play offline and still earn, like, the season rewards. So if at any time we got frustrated with online play, we could jump into offline play with the campaign or bots or an exhibition, and it's no different.
Oh, that's cool. Be a good way to learn, too.
Right. You know, playing, unlike Rocket League,
Used to the controls.
playing online is how you earn everything. In this game, playing online really doesn't matter. There are challenges you can unlock just playing online, which give you the XP. But other than that, it's a very wide open game in that regard. You can play whatever mode and still earn season and your standard level XP. But, you know, and Quidditch is a really fun game. It's a cool concept.
But it is. I mean, it's really neat.
We just don't have brooms.
It's a good idea for them to make. Seems like there's a lot of possibilities with that kind of format and play style.
Yeah, there certainly is a lot they can do with it. You know, like I said, it's the first week of release, so it very much feels like a beta test. But they do have a lot of things planned for it, which is good. I'm really happy they're doing seasonal events. So for Halloween, like I said, we have a Halloween map that takes place in the Forbidden Forest, I think it is. It really sets the mood. Very cool map. They're doing like Thanksgiving events, Christmas events, so it's gonna be a very festive game. But I definitely would love to see you like really warm up to that. And the problem is, the game has an issue with keepers. The goalie, nobody plays that as much. And you and Jacob both kind of fit into the whole beater category, in my my opinion. So if there's the three of us playing, you know, that might be an issue. So I don't know.
Is goalie just hard?
Well, I think goalie is hard in any game, but it's challenging because you're trying to cover 3 goals. But so when you are a keeper, the controls change, so you're kind of fixed in front of the net. You can move forward and backward and stuff, but if you hold L1 and flick the stick in the corresponding direction of each goal, you like automatically switch between the 3 nets in real time. So it's not like you have to fumble and control your way to the 3 nets. You can just, you know, quick action your way to the 3 nets. I mean, I saved quite a few. What's really neat is you can do a playmaker, which is you can set out rings for your team to fly through and get speed boost in real time. I mean, it's a fun role when you get used to it, but it's also difficult when you get into the higher levels because the players, they come at you full speed and the beaters can take you out. So you have to be very aware of what's going on. You know, you just can't sit there and be like, I'm just gonna, oh, here he comes. You know, you gotta be, oh, well, there's the beater coming in, so I gotta dodge that, and decent amount of depth to it. But the best thing you can do is definitely play it. Put an hour in, maybe get some of the campaign done just so you know the basics, and then you can jump in. But I do know Jacob is available today, this afternoon. So I'm not sure what your day looks like, because you're off today, right?
I am. We gotta watch Zach's cats. So he's moving in 2 weeks. His apartment doesn't know he has cats, so he wants to stash them here for 2 weeks. Of course, I'm not allowed to have animals, but I don't really care. She ain't gonna kick me out, even if she finds out. But
Where's he
so he's
moving
gotta
to?
come drop them and all their shit off. They're just moving to a different side of town.
That's bold. Moving's hard these days. Surprised they found a
Yeah,
place.
it is. Yeah, with relative ease. It's one of them big complexes, though.
Gotcha. Remember the day that we were playing Deep Rock Galactic and he said, "Oh, you're playing Overwatch?"
Oh,
Like, wow.
Ugh.
Wow, that's insulting. He honestly thought you and I were playing Overwatch. So is that a no for this afternoon? I want to plan the day out.
Probably not. I'm not sure. I'm waiting on him to tell me a time, but he's working till 3 or 4, so it'll be after that.
Okay, so Jacob he has inventory today, so he's out at noon, I think. So I don't know if he's gonna want to play at like 1 o'clock.
Right. Yeah, if he does, I could play then.
Okay, so we could probably squeeze in a few hours early afternoon. But what I would recommend is that you play and get used to the game before you play with us. So you're not like losing your minds.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver, and congratulations on completing your training.
Actually, let me just send him a message.
The hour of our next victory rapidly
We'll get going in a
approaches.
second, Fish.
Let us cleanse the galaxy of alien scum.
His last day at my store, actually. He's transferring to the big new one.
Oh, he's moving on up. Unless it's a demotion.
Yeah. He got accepted into the meat cutting program, so he's going to join the meat department.
It's a more specialized field. Well, that's cool.
Helldiver.
Not me, I'm
The
just gonna
Super
languish.
Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
Yeah, I mean, that department ebbs and flows with needing cutters. They go from, well, we got no space to, oh, we need 5 meat cutters.
Jacob says, okay, will do. I'll let you know as soon as I'm home. So I'd recommend when we're done with this game, like, if you can, jump right into that and get used to it.
Yeah, well.
Totally up to you.
The enemy is
Wait,
launched
Fish, you
a
like that volcano
cowardly
planet,
attack
don't you?
against one of
Where's the
our
volcano
planets.
planet?
Will you defend it?
Volcano planet? Beside the planet. Oh, okay. It looked like a jungle planet to me, but yeah, I see the little volcano icon. And rain. Okay, so remember, this is a jungle planet. At least that's what the picture looks like, so we might need a lot of orbitals.
The automatons think this planet is theirs. Show them otherwise.
Ooh, I like the orbital cannon missions.
Initiating FTL jump to the Yelavar system. Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Yeah, probably right here. This looks as cozy as can be. So, sad, rainy-eyed, frowny face emoji, whatever the hell you want to call it. We don't have the napalm barrage anymore, which sucks, because I was very fond of that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna do Gatling. I've become very fond of the Gatling barrage. Probably not as useful against armored enemies, though. We have to remember that we are going against armored enemies, so... I'll do the 380.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Oh my god, you did not... Fish says gas strike like a true German. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh god, that's savage. Oh, I forgot to change my weapon.
Live up to your name. Live up to freedom.
Calling down a sentry. Tagging map. Northeast. 100 meters.
What do you mean you forgot to change your weapon?
Well, I
Calling
switched
down
to
a
the
sentry.
explosive rifle just for the hell of it. Which is... It's powerful, but it's a bolt action. It takes forever to reload.
Oh. Yeah.
Which actually might not be a bad thing for the automatons with their heavy armor. Alright, so we need to head... What's this way? See a POI.
There's something here.
Beautiful planet.
Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Whoa!
Outpost destroyed.
Oh god, this is beautiful.
Raining terror down. Yep, shot you in the face. You're dead.
I'm not even picking up common samples.
Requesting orbital.
No point.
Okay, stand by.
Yep.
Oh, super credits. Excellent.
Spot asset destroyed.
Alright, fish was way down here. Okay, that's the first big compound.
Reporting to the front.
See an AOI over here.
Found something.
Shit, rocket guy. Oh, I can switch this to... Oh, okay. I wouldn't call that
Info.
semi-automatic.
No mag.
Dropping a pin. West. 100 meters.
Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital barrage.
Requesting sentry.
Sending down sentry.
pretty decent job at clearing out all the gaggled enemies.
Requesting air support. Rare sample acquired.
Yes, it does.
More effective than I would think. Alright, so we're gonna reconnoiter.
Dropping a pin. West. Far. Dropship. New mag. Requesting sentry.
You're right, this is a nice planet.
Sending in an eagle. Reloading.
Okay, autocannon coming up.
Calling down a sentry.
I love watching all the trees come down.
Follow me. Found something. New mag.
Whoa!
Reloading.
Okay, we got a Biakin. Do you read? I repeat, a Biakin.
Visibility a little poor, guys.
She's a bit foggy.
Reloading.
Ooh, perfect swan dive. Yes.
Okay, there's an AOI over here. Whoa, boy!
Oh, there's a chainsaw guy.
Throwing grenade.
Bye.
Okay.
Took the tree down.
Found something.
Okay, that's nothing. Orbital Gatling barrage coming in.
Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital barrage, clear the area.
Tagging back. 200 meters.
Sample check. Yep, rare sample.
Rare sample acquired.
By God, do we need those?
Requesting air support. Orbital inbound.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna storm this compound here. It's gonna be intense. Okay, 380 barrage at the ready. Here it goes.
Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital barrage, clear the area.
Requesting sentry. Sending in an eagle. Calling down the sentry.
Sorry, fish. Didn't mean to get in your way.
Throwing supply beacon.
Oh, yeah. Man, it is chewing them up.
Cancel that.
Okay, machine gun barrage coming in.
Requesting orbital.
Just through my orbital. They signaled for that dropship, so it should time perfect. Yep, they're about to get fucking wrecked. Yep.
Man, it doesn't have the same
To
panache.
our right, to our right, to our right.
Mark.
Whoa! Dude, I was zoomed in and a rocket was coming at my face.
That must have been terrifying.
You could see the wings.
All right, so right is
My eyes
clear.
are huge.
Did you feel the wind as it flew past your head?
Yeah, it knocked me down. But didn't really wound me.
All right, well, we cratered the hell out of this place.
Sample collected.
Air sample acquired.
Okay, I'm coming up the backside.
Hold position. Orbital inbound.
Rocket sentry up,
Calling in a hell bomb.
nice and high. That should
Sample collected.
totally provide beautiful Overwatch, which it's doing gloriously.
Not to be confused with the game.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Clear out.
Go back.
Oh, beautiful.
Behind.
Okay, looks like we have a small compound right there.
Tagging map. East.
Whoa, chainsaw guy! Oh god.
Follow me.
Whoa, two.
Where did they come from?
Oh, that blew me away.
Reinforcing. Calling in reinforcements.
Dude, I saw your arm get annihilated. You had no arm?
I guess the splash
I got
damage on
locked
that
off.
splash damage on that gun's a little more than I thought.
Calling in an eagle.
Get my samples.
Yep, we're good.
Excellent. Excellent.
Trying not to feel sorry for myself being the last day of AK.
Yeah, it always puts me in a weird mood. Especially the later the day goes on.
Well, I mean, I feel confident things went all right with Justin.
100 meters.
Yeah, you got very lucky with your whole assistant situation.
Like I said, it's a 1 in a million circumstance.
Dude, for what you've been through, yeah. Because usually you just get fucked in the ass.
Yeah,
For months.
I did buy a bigger cork the other day for my asshole. Because, you know, without it, the shit's just leaking out, as Rob Foley would say.
Requesting sensor.
Okay.
Going down a
Okay,
sentry.
autocannon coming up.
Autocannon's up, but it's not shooting at anyone. Don't really know why.
Requesting sentry. Sample.
I didn't think you were that close to him, Fish. Sorry.
Destroy our way of life.
There's a rare sample over there, I see. I'm at an AOI. asshole.
Yeah, man, you got a whole army coming in.
Okay, orbital coming in. Did you get that sample?
I think Fish picked it up.
You guys seriously just evade all of that? You guys. Oh, no they didn't. I got a lot of kills from that.
East, 100 meters.
Oh, okay. I knew there was something down there. More super credits. Got a lot of super credits in this one.
Yeah, I've got a rocket launcher too, bud.
How did Fish die right next to me?
Calling in reinforcements.
Yo, no say.
I'll mark this guy for you, Fish. Oh, nice shot.
Point me to the enemy.
Hey, man. Nice shot.
That's a classic song. What band is that?
Nice shot, man. Jane's Addiction, maybe?
No. There's no way.
Orbital inbound.
Danger close, danger close.
New man.
Bad timing. Blew my sentry up.
I saw a lot of them. No, your sentry's still up.
Wow,
Nope.
really?
Oh, they just took it down, though.
Fire in the hole.
Now my sentry's up. Looks like we have some AOIs around. Yep, one right here.
Found something.
With a bunch of common samples. Gutter trash. So there's one right over here. That's the one we were just at. Alright.
Dropping a pin. North.
I think it's
300
onto
meters.
the major compound. Fish is stuck.
Liberty. Sending in an eagle.
Supplies. Never mind. Tagging location.
Fish, is your game all janky?
Found something.
Oh, you're over. Wait, what?
Lame. Requisition slips out of that.
So I guess the next big update for this, which literally makes all our weapons more powerful and makes all the enemies weaker, is coming next week.
That's exciting, but I still want upgradable firearm. Not sure how they could forego that. People love elements of RPG, man. What don't they get?
Okay, barrage coming in.
Found something. Requesting orbital.
Oh god, it's gonna hit a hellbomb. Get out of there. Get out of there.
I'm trying. I'm getting stuck.
Fire in the hole.
Found something.
Reinforcing.
Oh god.
Set that one down.
He's
Ooh.
chasing me. He's chasing me.
Liberty, take me.
Oh my god, there's a bunch of them there. Holy fuck?
Yeah, throwing down a sentry.
Wherever I was, there's a bunch of them.
Helldivers never die.
So, you've been warned. They're coming from behind us.
Alright, I think... Yeah, okay, I'm good. Okay, we were heading... this way? Yeah, I see the compound.
Out of ammo.
Oh, okay. Whoa, look out, look out!
Yep, those are the guys that killed me.
Calling down supplies.
Fuck you.
Autocannon's coming up.
Requesting sentry.
I'm gonna get my orbital in there as well.
Orbital inbound.
Be on guard.
Boy, the little fucker was chasing you.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, with this gun that I have, I can't shoot him at point blank because it'll blow me up.
Going down a support weapon. Dropping item.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That was like Metallica's last stand right there.
Have a taste of democracy.
I don't have enough rockets to take this bot drop down. Damn it. Nice shot.
Requesting air support.
Remember the days when music wasn't AI and was good?
Calling in a hellbomb.
Yeah, dude, now that like AI can literally even just make music, of course the industry's probably been using that for decades anyway, and they finally just now dropped it to the level at which we can access it. Whoa, there's a whole army of them right there.
Yeah, I think Fish went down from the Hulk.
Calling in reinforcements.
Found me a little samp.
Oh, Josh's turret.
My Kurt's still up?
I think it was your rocket one. This cannon's huge, by the way.
Can't believe that fucker's still up.
Oh god, we need to get out of here.
Why? Oh.
That. We do have a bot factory right here.
Northwest. Close. Calling down a sentry.
Okay, I'll take it out here in a second.
I do have a machine turret to suppress anything.
Tagging map. 100 meters. Follow me.
Been having a lot of people come into the stream today. Relatively speaking.
Calling down a sentry.
I think if I played the Black Ops 6 campaign, I'd get 20,000 viewers.
Dude, that guy you sent me looked special.
Man, like, and that's just seeing him. You didn't hear him. Like, it is awful, man. It really makes me not like streaming at all. And it tells me exactly why we are the minority when it comes to Twitch streamers. Because we are fairly average and normal.
I mean, that fucker looked like he lived in his parents' basement for his entire life. Never saw the light of day.
Look, when you make enough money,
no muscle mass.
When you make enough money, oh god, behind us, streaming video games to the point where you can deck out your entire basement with all of that stupid bullshit, lights, refrigerators, do. It's disgusting.
Orbital inbound!
I mean, look at Ninja. Ninja's been like the face of Twitch since the dawn of time.
Autocannon's got her back.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 380 barrage.
Better do something, because they just
Requesting orbital.
did a big old bot drop.
Oh god, they're hitting us from behind.
Calling in reinforcements. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Okay, we got sentries everywhere.
Yeah, there's a tank. They are still coming from behind.
Yeah, this is hot and heavy. See if we can like stay in the compound and little let us protect us. That's where the tank was. Rare sample?
Rare sample acquired.
I just took out a whole army coming behind us. My rocket sentry stayed up longer than I thought it would, because I threw it right near that fucking tank.
Are you saying it was like a 1990s Chevy truck, like a rock?
Like a rock.
It was strong as it could be, like a rock.
Strong as it could be.
Oh, the good old days.
I'd always see that commercial during football games on Sunday. Every Sunday afternoon.
It would always
Some
show
dude throwing tools into the back of his truck with work gloves on.
Then it would show the slow motion shot of it like climbing over rocks and obstacles, going through the mud.
Requesting sentry.
Why Chevy trucks are the longest lasting, most dependable pickups on the road.
Heavy. No.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay, yep.
stuck on that bitch. Yeah, he's dead.
He definitely sucked on it.
Nice turret up there. Just fucking hammering on him. Get up there!
Doing supply beacon.
Yeah, this went from a pretty nice planet to a very dank planet. Like a rock.
Reloading.
I saw a Chevy Equinox the other day. That was the same model as my old one.
Requesting advanced weapon.
You don't see many of those around anymore.
Tagging back. 100 meters.
And it didn't have a push bar.
Maybe you do in the South, because the South has cars that are really old. Alright, let's head to evac.
I'm on it.
No, but my Equinox lives on in Google Streets.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
For now.
For now. Dude, that was wicked. I was driving home from getting Dunkin', and I saw the Google car with the big camera on top.
Calling in extraction.
What a job that must be. Alright, we're gonna pay you to just drive around.
Requesting sentry. How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Requesting sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
I always like looking up Price Chopper on Google Earth just to see if I can see my truck parked there.
Last reload.
ETA, T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
There's nobody on radar. There we go.
Orbital inbound.
That was my shot.
ETA, T-minus 1 minute.
Yeah, fuckers dropped right where my fucking autocannon is.
Requesting
380 orbital coming in as well.
No, my.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Oh, look at the trees. Watching the trees go down is very satisfying. Something cool about destructible
Get an eagle.
fauna,
Yep. You mean flora.
Calling down a sentry.
flora. Yeah, stupid.
Fire in the hole.
Well, dude, I'm almost 40. How am I supposed to remember which one's which? Probably failed Earth science anyway, Mr. Stratford.
Oh my
Kicking me out
god.
of the room today.
I nicknamed him Mr. Strickford.
Never forget that is the class that me, Brady, and Chris Nichols were in together.
Oh my god, Chris
and,
Nichols.
And we all bombed the fucking pop quiz, in which the question that I remember to this day is, what is the nickname for tuberculosis? And I put tuberc. I think Brady put culosis.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
Shit.
Wasn't it just TV? Was that the right answer?
Yeah, just TV is the
Oh my
right
God.
answer.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Oh, that's amazing.
Sweet liberty!
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Tuberc. It was wrong. Okay, that was not the right answer. It's not the answer in which he was looking for.
Well, look, is there actually an official... I mean, that seems pretty subjective.
It was probably in, like, the book we were supposed to have read, like the textbook.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'll bet you we were, it was probably in discussions with how a lot of the cities were sending their tuberculosis patients up to the Adirondacks.
That was a
We
big
had all
thing.
them tuberculosis camps.
Yeah, that was a thing. All right, fish is off. Thank you for hopping in. 7 viewers so far between Twitch and YouTube. People must have the case of the Mondays.
You want to call it so I can get warmed up on Quidditch?
Yeah, I think that's
It's
fair.
noon. Need a little time to acquaint myself.
I'm staring at a black screen.
So am I, actually. That's a first.
Oh, speaking of which, so Quidditch is very jank. It crashes.
Okay.
It's got network issues. So pretty much everything you'd expect. I just want you to be prepared when, like, shit goes wrong. We've never done a 3-party. Having 2 in the party was challenging enough, so with 3...
Okay. Yeah, it'll be
it's not
rough,
going to be a smooth
probably.
experience.
Well, all we can do is try, and if it's playable, cool.
For democracy.
Okay, so thank you for everyone that came in, chilled with us. Like I said, people must have a case of the Mondays. There's one true uncle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what we're going to do, by the way, this is mine and Josh's day off. Let's just set the stage here. We're not mongrels. We don't do this for a living. We work real management jobs, and we game in our downtime. So we are not your prototypical Twitch pussy, I guess is a very brash way of saying it, but that's just the way I see it. So what we do is we play and we stream when we play. We don't play to stream. So you're going to get a very down-to-earth, middle-class perspective from us. We hate Kamala Harris. We hate the Democrats. So there you go, middle class. So that being said, we're going to reconvene back in about an hour, I would say. I think Jacob gets out at noon. You know, get acquainted with Quidditch, and then we'll be back, and we'll be playing a 3-man team of Quidditch champions. Pretty fun game. Yes, Uncle. Not full-time streamers. No. That sounds awful, actually. I would really hate making a living doing this. Because, let me tell you, I've watched some of the really big streamers that do, for some reason, try to survive, especially in today's economy, try to survive doing this, man. And it's just, it's very fickle. A lot of the people that come in, you know, keyboard warriors, just come into these streams and wreak havoc. I will say, overall, here in Phoenix Ignition, we get a pretty decent group of people that watch us. I think it's because we're a very niche within the Twitch community. Like I said, we're not like most of those other streamers that are pandering.
Has left squadron.
Yeah, exactly. Are you a streamer, Uncle?
Some of those streamers work a lot of hours, man.
They do.
I would not want to do it. Have that much energy and panache for, ugh, draining.
Yeah, Uncle, like I said, we don't... To put it into perspective, so we've been streaming, like I said, when we play together, we'll stream just so people can watch us, have some fun, tell us what's on their mind, you know, real life stuff. We've been doing this for 7 or 8 years now, casually. And because we don't align with the political left, the mainstream, Twitch really silences us. That's putting it mildly. So in 7 years of streaming, we don't even have 1,000 followers and an average viewership of like 4 people a stream. Because I'm not a sellout. If I sold out and followed that line, I'd probably do a lot better. But like I said, I don't care. I really don't. Twitch is awful anyways. So, what you get here is unfiltered. I'm actually amazed Twitch hasn't banned us yet. I'm beyond amazed. But alright. But thank you, Uncle. Nice to see a new viewer here. We don't get very many new viewers. And it sounds like you're pretty much aligned with us, so thank you very much. I'm not sure if you dropped a follow yet, but that's up to you. We'll be on later today for some more Calamity, warming Josh up to the new Quidditch game, which is pretty fun. So until then, we'll hopefully see you shortly, which is on the flip side of the hour.